Greetings, my little snowflakes. We're coming at you live from the Fairmont Copley Hotel. We're at the beautiful Oak Lawn Bar and Kitchen. My name is Lou Sabin, and welcome to today's episode of 617 Proof. So, 617 Proof is a show about forgetting old mistakes and trying new things. Now, you look back here, we got a whole bunch of spirits running around back there. We got our whiskey, we got our tequilas, we got gins, we got rums. A lot of you look at that bottle of whiskey, you're like, I hate whiskey. A lot of you look at that bottle of tequila and you say, get that tequila away from me. Now I get it, I understand. But a lot of you feel that way because maybe you've never really tried whiskey. Or maybe you tried it a long time ago, you didn't really like it very much. And then there's another group of you out there who don't like whiskey because of some lapses in judgment. And I know what you did. High school prom, 1999, Wild Turkey. That parking lot behind Denny's in 2005, all that Jägermeister. In the infamous Fireball incident of 2013. But hey, it's time to forget about all that. We here at 617 Proof are here to help you out, get over that, and start drinking like an adult. We're going to start today's episode, just like we do with every episode, with a little bit of reader email. So, today's reader email is dated June 29th, 1999, and comes from Lou Sabin. Well, interesting coincidence. Dear 617 Proof, I just want you to know that I hate whiskey. Here I was, minding my own business, drinking you out of a plastic jug on a converted tennis court. Next thing I know, I'm missing the next 8 hours of my life, and I'm stuck with a cleaning bill for my best friend's mom's carpet. Whiskey, we were such good friends before this. How dare you betray me like this? We had such a good relationship. Now, I want you to leave, Whiskey. I want you to get out of my house. I want you to take your stuff and you leave. You get out right now. Well, it goes on like this for a while. That's probably enough reader emails for today. What a loser, right? Don't end up like him, kids. Whiskey, not only is it delicious and makes a lot of great cocktails, but it's very important for world, European, and American history. Now, here at 617 Proof, we have spared no expense and got you the foremost expert on whiskey that we could get on extremely short notice. I present to you this Irish guy. Irish guy?
Good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever in the part of the world that you might be. Seamus Shott is my name, a world adventurer, whiskey expert, global, worldwide in fact. Know everything about whiskey that there is to know, and I've every right to know that I know everything that there is to know about whiskey that there is to know. Because it was through my heritage that whiskey was actually invented. It was my great-great-grandfather from Clonmacnoise. He was a chieftain in Clonmacnoise. But the British came and ruined it. They ruined the whole experience for us. I'm not upset about it. Like history moves on, time moves on. I am not passionate about it. But they came over and really made like selling whiskey, making whiskey, an impossibility for us. In fact, it was painful. But so we had to have a revolution. So the 1916 revolution was a direct result of the British interfering with our whiskey process. The thing about it is, it took us a long time, even though we had the revolution and we declared our independence in 1916 from the British, who ruined our whiskey experience. It was 1921 by the time we actually got our whiskey. Here, you, what? Are you British? Get your hand away from my whiskey! I'm telling you, I'll have it with you.
Well, that was a terrible idea. Someone might want to notify the authorities, or never mind. So, not only is whiskey very important to European and Irish history, it's very important to American history too. Now, today we're going to focus on bourbon. Bourbon is that spirit that you see those madmen looking guys drinking, or maybe those edgy chicks with the tattoos who only listen to bands you've never heard of. Well, it's very important to us. Actually, it's our national spirit. It's so important to us that we've sought to protect it with a very distinct legal framework, just like the French do with cognac, with Calvados, with Armagnac, with Champagne. It's our national spirit, and we got to protect it. So to demonstrate this beautiful and uniquely American spirit, we're going to make a very simple cocktail that you can make home, order at a bar. It's called a whiskey smash. Now, versions of this cocktail go all the way back to the 1840s. It's really nice, and it's very simple, only 4 ingredients. We got the lemon, we got the bourbon, we got the mint, and we got the simple syrup. Now you're thinking, I don't have any simple syrup at home. How do I make this? Super easy to make. I'm gonna tell you how to make it in about 9 seconds. You take a measuring cup, you got 1 cup of sugar. You got an equal amount of really, really hot water. You add them together, and the secret ingredient here is you stir them. And you've got simple syrup. That's it. The mint, on the other hand, I'm sure you've seen this stuff on TV shows all the time. When you got a bartender in there and he's really mashing up that mint. He's mashing up good, he's destroying it. Now you don't want to do that. So the mint is delicious because of the oils that it has in its leaves. And all you got to do is slightly bruise the cellular membranes and the oil comes out very nicely. The leaf itself actually tastes pretty disgusting. And if you don't believe me, go outside, get a leaf off a tree and eat it right now. I'll wait. Disgusting, right? So anyways, if we just lightly tamp it down, I'll show you how to do it right now. We got our mint first here. So just lightly tamp it. Actually, we're not going to tamp this very much at all because we're going to shake it too. The agitation of it will cause those oils to come out as well. For our cocktail today, we're using a full 2.5 ounces of bourbon. That's 2 right there, and we've got half right there. We're going to use 3/4 of an ounce of our fresh squeezed lemon juice. We're going to use the same 3/4 of an ounce of simple syrup. Now I want you to remember these ratios. You can make a million cocktails with these ratios. You take your base spirit, 2.5 ounces. You take something sweet, 3/4 of an ounce. You take something citrusy, 3/4 of an ounce, 2.5, 3/4, 3/4. If you remember these ratios, you can make a million cocktails. So we're going to add our secret ingredient, which is a little bit of ice. And we're going to shake this cocktail. Now I want to make sure you stretch before you do this. I don't want you hurting yourself. We need you for that big game against Tech this weekend. So we're going to put that on there with a nice vigorous shake. Smile. Taking that off. Beautiful. So we take this glass. This is a double old-fashioned glass. We're going to fill it with ice. Nice and full there. Now, this part isn't super important. This is a tea strainer. I know you don't have one at home because I don't have one at home. If I don't have one, you probably don't either. This is what will get all those little bits of broken up pieces of mint out of your cocktail. If those little pieces get in there, not that big of a deal, but if you're maybe filming some sort of YouTube channel show, you might want to do it. There we go. Nice slow pour. They call that pouring ribbons there. Knock the rest of it out. Put that down. Give this guy a little stir here. And we're going to go for a beautiful little piece of mint here. Now is the most important step, is insert this directly into your face. Enjoy.
Ultimate refreshment.
There you go, folks. You are now seasoned whiskey professionals. If you like this video, make sure you like it on YouTube. If you think I'm a stupid douchebag, make sure you tell me in the comments sections. I need to know these things. Most importantly, make sure you keep it a full 617 proof. Now, get the hell out of my bar.